Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this interesting session on scaling your mutual fund distribution business. Although this webinar, as you can see, the name is targeting primarily or is more in scope for action for mutual fund distributors, but people who are interested to understand this financial services space or get into this financial distribution space also will find this webinar very useful. So I hope today you will find this session very interesting. And let's go ahead and understand what we are going to do in this webinar. So in this webinar, we're going to cover different concepts, different presentation topics about FundExpert, which is a division of Kotak Securities, which addresses the needs, distribution space needs for mutual fund distribution business. So uh, let me go ahead and share my screen. So I hope you are able to all see my screen and you are able to hear me. So welcome to this webinar once again. And let me introduce myself. I am Anuraag Saboo. I am an engineer and MBA from IIM Bangalore, IIT Madras, and I am Bangalore. Over 28 plus work experience, and I am the co-founder for this and senior vice president at FundExpert division. And I'll be taking you through this. Now, basically this entire product which has been developed has come from a deep sense of understanding of this sector, which has taken me across different subject matters, subject areas over a long period of time. I spent almost 28 years in understanding this space, in understanding what it takes to deliver these kind of services or to build this thing. So combining with a background where of my technology understanding of technology and finance, we are able to build this. And that's why today I'm presenting to you this topic, which is of how FundExpert, which is a product built out of the cumulative experience of so many years, is a perfect platform for a mutual fund distributor to expand or scale up his distribution business. Let me give you background about FundExpert. FundExpert is a digital multi-asset platform for MFDs, and which gives them opportunity to scale their income through a very comprehensive income product suite which we have built over a period of time. ये webinar में primarily we'll try to do in English, just to add that. लेकिन because the matter is more about that, but I will also try to include थोड़ा हिंदी भी, because I've seen कि in the past कि सभी language के लोग आते हैं, so we will try to do that. Second thing I would like you to make a note is that कि आपके questions during this presentation webinar, which will be next 45 to 50 minutes, we will not be able to take questions live, but at the end of it please put your questions on the chat, और we'll be very happy to take. तो हम वो questions लेंगे और फिर आपको explain भी करेंगे. So I'll keep it like a mixed thing to cater to different people who are joining us. And thank you again once again for joining to understand this. Okay, so coming back to the FundExpert, which is a digital multi-asset platform which enables a mutual fund distributor to scale his income through our comprehensive product suite to build a sustainable passive income business. Now, that is the most important and crucial reason why somebody goes about building a mutual fund business. A mutual fund distribution business, unlike any other business which scale up very fast overnight, is not at all something like that. It is a business which takes over time to build. It is built like brick by brick, or in other language they say sip by sip. So the business is about being long term, and it takes time also to build long term. Okay, and during this building period of your business and scaling up process, you have to be you will require a lot of assistance from various technology needs to manage this, because today finance and technology are so interlinked that unless you have a platform to make you enable and support you in that, you will not find it easy to reach out or scale your business. So today, FundExpert, we built a platform to empower you to unlock the opportunities of growth which are emerging left, right, center in this vast expanding financial sector of financial services distribution space. So why FundExpert? Because there may be so many things. We think there are very unique factors which make FundExpert one out of so many. And that's why we think it's a very pivotal platform today, virtually indispensable. If you are in any form of financial services distribution, either getting into it or thinking of getting into it, you need to consider to use FundExpert to elevate the scale of your business. This is not something which is I am telling because it's a marketing speech. It is I am telling you for a simple reason, because you will see the proof of that in the presentation itself. So the reasons why you should choose FundExpert: first, it is backed by Kotak Group. So 35 years of Kotak Group legacy and the trusted legacy, which is very well established, and I don't have to speak anything on that. Second, you also get Kotak advantage of being part of a ecosystem which is not just supported by the infra of the best infra possible, but also access to some of the best research you can get on the markets and different things, which enables you to insight. So when you are part of the FundExpert family, let's we say that, because we very proudly say that the FundExpert distributors who use FundExpert, they are part of FundExpert distribution family. In fact, we call them FundExpert partners, right? So if you are part of FundExpert distribution family, you get access to all the research material, which empowers you with with various market insights and analysis, which will help you when you go across and meet different clients and different people, your network. That's a very very big advantage which you get, and that is coming to you live, on a real time basis, on a daily basis. It comes regularly. It's a very much a part and parcel of it. Is the like core platform feature of this platform. The second is today the amount of trust which people has imposed on us. Today, almost 4,000 MFDs and 2,500 Kotak franchisees of Kotak Securities across India, they use FundExpert as their tech platform of choice. And they have made us the highest rated platform in this space by giving us a Google rating of 4.7 plus on web and 4.5 plus on app. So you can clearly understand there is coming from a background like this. FundExpert does not have to justify why you should choose it. And now you should look at what we are going to make your life easy with. तो हम आपके लिए इसमें ऐसा क्या करेंगे जिससे आपके लिए फंड एक्सपर्ट का जो प्लेटफॉर्म, जो कोटक के इतने अच्छे बैकग्राउंड और बैकिंग से आपको डिलीवर हो रहा है या अवेलेबल है, उसके लिए आपको क्या एडवांटेजेस हैं और आपकी बिजनेस को कैसे इम्पैक्ट करेगा. लेट्स लुक एट दोज फैक्टर्स नाउ. अब हम वो फैक्टर्स देखते हैं. एंड देन फर्स्ट फैक्टर इज द like the ability to go digital. The moment you start adopting FundExpert platform for your distribution needs, across for your distribution management needs, then automatically you go digital. You are able to give your clients, your prospects, your leads, your entire client base a web and app interface which is a branded inside with your own details, which enables them to feel digitally connected to you, get access to all the services, and not just access them to understand what is happening, but also access them to even transact on them. That's the biggest power of being a part of a FundExpert ecosystem, that it is a 100 all services are accessible and transactable inside the same mobile and app platforms. Second is you are able to expand your reach. Today, when you are trying to scale your business, what do you need to scale your business? You need more, and not just access to all the services, you also need to access to all future clients. And all your future clients are available, you will see in digital media only, either social media, your website, your search. All this today dynamically powers these users to get in touch with you. Okay, today in fact, like I am delivering a webinar on the platform, which is also like a digital, so you are able to I'm reach out to probably thousands of people at the same time. Similarly, these social media and all this have power to make you reach to thousands and lakhs of users across. And these we help you this platform helps you by doing that very easily, by getting more clients to use your shareable app links and very easy to use customer onboarding process which is inside this app and web. So you can easily share and make your presence, your digital presence, viral with your clients, and through them to get more clients. And obviously, once you have connected with your client through a digital interface, then you can engage with them more effectively. You can send them app notifications, which are much more powerful than any other notifications which you can send through any other media, as well as then share the report on today on social on platforms like WhatsApp and things like that, which is more easy to understand and more easily consumed by your clients. So you are able to do all that. So basically, you digitize your entire what interface of interactions with your clients, with your services, with your providers through FundExpert platform. तो जस्ट टू समराइज आपको हिंदी में ये है कि फंड एक्सपर्ट प्लेटफॉर्म से आप पूरी तरह डिजिटल जा सकते हैं, अपने क्लाइंट को वेब और ऐप, मोबाइल और वेब का दोनों ऐप एक्सेस दे सकते हैं, अपना रीच मल्टीपल एक्सपैंड कर सकते हैं, कई सारी सोशल मीडिया के ऊपर अपनी मार्केटिंग कर सकते हैं, उसकी लिंक्स हर जगह प्रोवाइड कर सकते हैं, अपने क्लाइंट्स को हाईली एंगेज कर सकते हैं, उनको व्हाट्सएप और ऐप नोटिफिकेशन जो आप भेज के उनको आप बहुत एंगेज कर सकते हैं। तो ये सारी तरीके से आप अपने बिजनेस को पूरा डिजिटाइज कर सकते हैं। So let's understand next factor. What will FundExpert has been doing this, and how does it do that? What it has done to make sure that your transactions, which are happening on so many things, get executed seamlessly. So FundExpert has integrated the transaction abilities with multiple exchange platforms. The first is the National Stock Exchange platform, which is mutual fund platform or NSE. The second is BSE Star MF, and third is MFU Utilities, which is a AMFI-based platform of AMCs, which drives the MF Utilities. So basically, these are the three largest and only platforms available to drive all your mutual fund transactions and other things. And we are one of very few. There are hardly I can count on one or two who have all these platforms integrated on a single place. So we are the one which have done that. So that's why you get a very streamlined. This is the backend connectivity to all this are in place, and which allows you to enable you to transact into all the mutual funds of all the AMCs which you are empaneled with, which you are distributing very seamlessly, easily. तो बेसिकली आप देख रहे हो एनएससी फंड एक्सपर्ट ने क्या किया है कि आपके जो 3 मेजर प्लेटफॉर्म है म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन के ट्रांजैक्शन एग्जीक्यूट करने के लिए, कोई भी डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर के लिए अक्रॉस इंडिया, उसके तीनों मेजर प्लेटफॉर्म है, बीएससी, एनएससी और एमएफ यूटिलिटीज करके 3 प्लेटफॉर्म है। उन तीनों से उसने बहुत अच्छी तरह से इंटीग्रेट किया हुआ है, और उस ट्रांजैक्शन एबिलिटीज के कारण जो उस इंटीग्रेशन कर आई है, आपका काम बहुत सीमलेस हो जाता है, आपका क्लाइंट ऑनबोर्डिंग बहुत ईजी हो जाता है, आपके ट्रांजेक्शन एक क्लिक के अंदर हो जाते हैं, और सारे ये आपका सारा इंटरफेस और मैनेजमेंट आपके खुद के जो मोबाइल और ऐप का प्लेटफॉर्म है उसके अंदर ये इनबिल्ट और इंटीग्रेटेड रहता है। सो ये एडवांटेज हो जाता है जब आप फंड एक्सपर्ट जैसे प्लेटफॉर्म को यूज करते हैं। जो ये प्रोडक्ट ऑफरिंग है हमारी, फंड एक्सपर्ट हैज गॉन मच बियॉन्ड जस्ट म्यूचुअल फंड। सी, वी स्टार्टेड एज अ टारगेट ऑडियंस फॉर अ म्यूचुअल फंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन स्पेस। तो म्यूचुअल फंड जितने डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स है, वी हैव बीन देयर फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम नाउ with so many them, and then through all this, and our target, we built it for mutual fund distribution. But today we are happy to note that the platform has gone much beyond mutual fund. Mutual fund has become still a major offering and one of the offering, but there are 10 plus other offerings which have come inside our fund expert platform, which allows you to go beyond the scale of just the mutual fund distribution business. So that is the reason when we say that fund expert allows you to scale your mutual fund distribution business is, if you go and ask any consultant that how does fund expert will help, or how will I scale my business, you ask any expert how will I scale my business, he will say get more wallet share of your client. How do you get more wallet share of client? Get him to do all his requirement of financial services through you only, not just mutual fund. But how do you do that? That is it's not an easy task. Every large company is also trying to do the same thing, and they have very large teams to do that. But fund expert makes it such easy for you in a single platform to make you, through a integrated suite of product services, to do all this in a very simplified manner and enable you to provide all this. So mutual fund which is already there on the platform, which I showed you to integrated through them. On the same time, now we have integrated stocks on the platform. So now, because it is backed by Kotak Securities, you have ability to open demat for the clients on the platform. Clients can open their demat on the platform. They can then obviously transact on the platform. They can see their portfolios on the platform because it is fully integrated through the Kotak Securities backend for the demat. Then you also can transact into various products like bonds, fixed deposits, which is like corporate fixed deposits provided by AAA companies like Bajaj Finance, Mahindra Finance. You can use them. You can get your clients to invest them. All this transaction can happen online. The gold bonds are provided by the RBI, sovereign gold bonds. They are the ideal way to invest in gold. So if you look at that, whether you are investing in equity through mutual fund or stocks, whether you are investing in gold, or you're investing in fixed income like fixed deposits, which are AAA rated, highest interest bearing, safest, relatively safest form of the product. All these products are integrated into a platform. Then you come to insurance, because once you have done your investments, there are also other requirement to safeguard, like which comes like insurance is, which is prevention of your wealth from erosion due to certain uncertainty. So how do you ensure yourself that? So we have integrated into this, we have so products like life insurance, health insurance, all these products are available and accessible on the platform for distribution, and they are transactable as well. So a client can come and fill his details and take up out a health policy at the end of the inside the platform. Then you have a higher ultra high net worth clients also at times, who like to invest in higher ticket sizes of 50 lakhs, 1 crore and above. And then you have specialized product offerings uh, designated for such customers, which are like PMS, portfolio management services, and alternate investment funds. All these are all SEBI compliant regulated products, and they can be offered for the right set of audience. All these products, which are different sectors of investments, are available integrated inside FundExpert, a single platform, and for you to distribute to your clients. So just imagine your scale of a business when you start in distribute from just a mutual fund distributor. You start distributing a multiple set of products. The amount of scale which will drive your business to will be humongous. तो आपको जैसे ये एक्सप्लेन कर रहा था कि मैं आपसे म्यूचुअल फंड नहीं करोगे इस फंड एक्सपर्ट प्लेटफॉर्म के अंदर, आप एबिलिटी आपके पास आएगी बहुत सारे दूसरे प्रोडक्ट डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करने की, जैसे स्टॉक्स हैं, बॉन्ड्स हैं, फिक्स डिपॉजिट्स हैं, पीएमएस है, इंश्योरेंस है। तो आपके पास ये सारे प्रोडक्ट्स को इंटीग्रेशन करने का एक सिंगल प्लेटफॉर्म है, जिसके अंदर ये सारे इंटीग्रेटेड है, जो मैं आपको प्लेटफॉर्म के सेकंड हाफ में सेक्शन में दिखाऊंगा भी, प्लेटफॉर्म में कैसे ये दिखते हैं और कहाँ आपको ये करना है, कर सकते हैं। एंड दैट इनेबल्स यू टू, आपको ये इनेबल करता है कि आप इसको डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं अपने कस्टमर को, ये सारे प्रोडक्ट सर्विसेज एक सिंगल प्लेटफॉर्म, अ सिंगल व्हाट इज एक वन स्टॉप शॉप जिसको बोलते हैं, कैन बी मेड, और उसके कारण आपका बिजनेस स्केल हो जाता है। सेकेंड, हम वहां सिर्फ वहां नहीं रुकते हैं कि आपका प्रोडक्ट्स आपने डिस्ट्रीब्यूट किया। आजकल फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज बहुत क्रिटिकल है, एंड पीपल एक्सपेक्ट कि people expect that those financial services are delivered to them in a very proper format, in a very helpful format. So there is another what is a managed portfolio services which are delivered by registered investment advisors, again accredited with SEBI, and there is a platform called Small Case which allows that to happen, and that is integrated in the platform. So these are for smaller ticket sizes which cannot afford a ticket size of 50 lakhs and 1 crore, but want a portfolio management services category, like managed portfolio services. And that's why Small Case is a investment in stocks through that, which you can which is also integrated inside it. Next is an ITR filing. So what happens in income tax return? Now again, this financial is ending, another 3 months time, our returns date will be due and all that. And then again, that's a very important critical service for people to take up, and we have integrated that service on the platform, and through accredited CAs, those services can be accessed on the platform. Similarly, making a will. Now, this is a very, I would say, the least used service for most of the people across India. There will be a lacuna of number of awareness of this also for most of the people, that it is a must for everyone to make a will, whatever stage of life they are, because life being such an uncertain and such a and we have seen that we don't have to explain. Last 3-4 years of COVID has shown how much uncertainty life can have, and everybody should be prepared for that by making a will, so that the amount of effort which people have put in life to build up the wealth should be distributed the way they were expecting it to be done when they were not around. And how do you ensure that? By writing a will. Now, writing a will sounds easy task to be told, but when you come to doing it, you will find it will take a hell of effort for someone who is not so much of a who's not very savvy of a very ultimate kind, and most people are not. So the amount of guidance, or you need to go to a proper lawyer and do it, and it is so much costly and time consuming that most people don't want to do it. But we have made it very easy and seamless onto our platform. It's a very easy to use utility, and you have just click on that, it will open a will, and then once you go through that, it will ask you very straightforward questions. It will, and in a span of probably around 10 minutes a will can be made, which is probably I have not seen any faster way of making a will at the short span of time. And we have some amazing use cases of this being used in the past, and we think that's a very very valuable services or integrated on a platform which can be provided to your end users who definitely and most certainly will need it. Next come is another very important crucial service, which is NPS, National Pension Scheme. Now, in India we have to make most people work in either out of unorganized sectors or their own business and things like that, and they may not have sufficient savings to take care of the retirement and things like that. So this is a must tax efficient retirement saving scheme of promoted by government and managed by leading pension management firms of India, and that is integrated on the platform. Again, a must product for everyone, services to be used for on the platform. Second is, then you also have bonds like capital gain bonds and RBI bonds, which are other bonds which are need based on your savings and other things. You can also opt for that. All these products you can see, as you can see, over 10 plus products are integrated on the platform, and that is why we think the platform has grown to another level altogether. It is what we say is today, and all of them are very easily accessible at your fingertips through app or web. So you can just log in. I'll just show you, because it will be very difficult to share an app through the system. So I would like to show you the app screen. So if you log in on an app, which you are using a FundExpert app, your client has logged in, he would see something like this. He will see his family details. He can add a family member. He can see his portfolio details. He can see the returns. He can see the what he has made, what is he invested, what is his family members have invested, what he has to manage. So he can manage his entire family account on that. Not just he can see and observe about his portfolio, and he obviously can scroll and see each component and each thing. He can also then place orders. He can place different kind of purchase order, like investment, purchase, redemption, switch. There are so many different types of orders which you can place in mutual fund, which can be placed by the client. So this interface is not just for an advisor, for a distributor to enable his client to do it. He can also help, because he is supposed to guide the investor on execution, where to when for helping him that he can help him to execute the orders, whichever orders the customer wants to place. You have an app interface which you can use to execute the orders. Obviously every order needs a two-factor authentication as prescribed by regulations, which needs to be given by the client. So client anyway authorizes every order placed on the platform. So all these can be monitored, the status of the orders, what's happening, what is the current, everything can be monitored and managed. Or if it need to be cancelled, anything it can be done on the platform itself. The next comes is your other service like stocks. So you have IPOs, you can open DMATs, you can see your existing portfolio, you can connect to, and once you have a Kotak DMAT account integrated, you will be able to click on that and then open entire it will take you to the Kotak Security DMAT interface, and then you can see your holdings and you can place orders and everything on that. So it enables you to maintain and manage your stocks and which are held in your DMATs. At the same time, it allows you to do insurance. So there are various insurance. You have life, general, and insurance inquiries which you can place on the platform. And then we have certain special policies, which I will also cover a little later, which are exclusively available on the platform, which you can opt for, which will make an entire process of purchasing and anything is inbuilt in the platform. Okay. Then obviously all the services which you're talking, like ITR, small case e-bill, you can see they are available on the platform. People can click on that, choose different, scroll among the different choices available, look at different themes which are available, and then choose manage portfolio services of the choices what they're looking for. They can also similarly look for different kind of filing plans and then choose a filing plan when the time comes to do ITR filing. Similarly for e-bill. So all this is fully integrated into a app interface, and it's available on the platform, as you can see on a, and same thing is available on a web. So I will show, when I show you web interface, which I'll share later to show certain things, you will be able to see them as well as in live also. तो बेसिकली मैं ये बोल रहा था कि आपने देखा ये सारे प्रोडक्ट सर्विसेज जो मैं पहले बोल रहा था, ये सारे अवेलेबल हैं आपके पास, दोनों चॉइसेस है. यू हैव देम अवेलेबल ऑन ऐप ऑल्सो, वेब ऑल्सो. ऐप के अंदर ये सारे प्रोडक्ट सर्विसेज आप इजीली ट्रिगर कर सकते हैं. जहां पर आपको जो प्रोडक्ट चाहिए, जो सर्विसेज चाहिए, आपके क्लाइंट को जो चाहिए, वो उसको ट्रिगर कर सकता है. जो भी सर्विसेज है सबका जहाँ पर जो रिक्वायरमेंट है हर जगह टू फैक्टर ऑथेंटिकेशन और वो सारे इनबिल्ट है। तो आपको जो भी प्रोडक्ट सर्विस करना है, जो क्लाइंट ट्रिगर करता है या यूज करता है, वो उसके लिए अपने आप जो ऑथेंटिकेशन है उसके बाद ही वो ट्रांजैक्शन इंटरफेस होगा। तो परफेक्टली सेफ एंड सिक्योर वे है टू अप्रोच एंड डू ऑल ट्रांजैक्ट ऑफ ऑल डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ ट्रांजैक्शंस ऑन अ सिंगल ऐप और वेब प्लेटफॉर्म। उसके अलावा ये व्हाट हैपेंस अदर देन दैट, एज अ somebody who's providing all these product and services to your clients, you will also need a complete MIS, you will also need a complete utilities, and you will also need all kinds of reports. So all this is available on a single platform. You have different kind of filters, you can choose different users, you can select them different reports, you can download a summary, you can send them WhatsApp, you can send them email, you can download the report, you can share them. So you can do various kinds of stuff on a platform. It's just a one stop shop for all your users in a single business panel or admin panel which you get in the backend, and you are able to do that. So basically this entire thing has a full functioning backend interface which is enabled to you, which you can filter down and then use it in different ways for access anything. So your MIS, your utilities, as well as your reports, everything is single point interaction across all the products. So there is no need to maintain or have a very large team to manage almost more than 10 plus products to offer it, because everything is very seamlessly managed through a platform like this. And on top of it, once you become part of the fund expert family and you are part of this ecosystem, you get access of a dedicated relationship manager who works with you to understand and explain the product and services and to help you out whenever you need any help in this entire process. Okay, he's connected to you. Obviously there is always, as any Kotak product and services, you have the top notch quality of support, and as well as backed by a perfectly defined escalation metrics which will be available on the admin panel, which you can escalate any kind of a query which you are not able to resolve through your relationship manager. So virtually we have one of the lowest in rate of escalation I would see across any product category. I would go through my memory in the past or anything, and that's why we feel that our clients feedback has been most amazing on the product services integrated platform, and where users had as the highest rated MFD platform pan India with some awesome reviews. So if you search Fund Expert on net, you will see our reviews. We are rated over 4.7, 4.5 plus, and these are different apps and version of different apps and services we have launched for our clients. And these are some snapshot we are just seeing on the screen. So they are all available out there, and they are available for their clients, and they are all powered by Fund Expert. So, and that is the backend and background. Now we have added, this has been a journey over a period of time, and today I'm going to cover some very exciting features we have recently added and which we think will definitely make a large jump in the scale of your distribution business. And the first feature which I'm coming across has been a feature which was there from beginning in our thing, that you as a distributor could get the entire when you are meeting a new client and you want to understand or help the client to understand his portfolio better, you can get his entire portfolio pulled on the platform through. But there you will have to go and upload a PDF which is known as common state account statement, which is like your cash statement, and then consolidate account statement, sorry, a cash statement, and you upload the cash statement PDF which comes to the user from the RTS, and then it reads and it shows the portfolio. So we had built that feature, and it has been very most popular feature. Recently we have gone one step ahead, that we have eliminated all the manual intervention of generating a PDF, getting the PDF, and then uploading to get it. Now we have made it a very simple feature, which is our latest feature, which is called as OTP based portfolio service. We are one of the almost I think probably the only platform across India which enables it for a mutual fund distribution space at this point of time, which enhances the security and portfolio, simplifies the portfolio access for your users, because it's very simple. They don't have to forward any stuff, anything. There is a simple thing, they have to just log in and just do that. So let me just show you both the app and web, how we you this happens. So if a client is on, say, let's say, I'll just play it first on web. One second, just see what's going on. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'll probably show it on the live. I'm just trying to see. It was maybe the video link is not working on this, so I'll show you this live on our website, and I'll just play it from that. So basically what happens in a portfolio, OTP portfolio based services, is that once you click on that, it will open a simplified interface. It will just ask you to upload, mention your pan is already taken by the system from the backend. It will ask you for an OTP, which you can just give you based on the either the mobile number or this thing, email. Once you provide that, it will generate an OTP and send it back to you. And once you play that, once you upload the OTP, it will automatically fetch and pull the service. So I'll just give me a second. I'll just give me a second. I'll just so sorry for the inconvenience. So let me just show you. Now I'm sure you are able to see the screen, and let me just. So so this is how, if you are using an app, this will happen. Just, I think when I'm sharing it, probably it's not playing the video. So, so okay, I think the sharing right probably has an issue with video. Probably I will uh, show it in a. So fine, I'll just skip that, but I'll probably take you on a live and try to show it there later. So basically, the 40 ATP based feature, basically what it does is that it allows you to fetch the entire portfolio. Once you have fetched this entire portfolio through a simple OTP based, it allows you to see a 360-degree view of the same. So once you see a 360-degree view of the portfolio of the customer, then what happens is you are able to then uh, guide him better, that what for which fund is doing well, what fund is not doing well, help him to download those reports. So the client gets more insight into his understanding of what is holding, and he's able to take better decisions. The client is able to take better decisions. So that is how you will be enabling him to understand this platform features, that his portfolio, what is happening in his portfolio. And the more transparent he is about what is happening on his portfolio in a real time, more he's likely to trust you to give you to do more transactions or increase the scale of transactions with you. So that is why we think that this feature is a very killer feature, because you are able to get an OTP based transaction details and the entire portfolio details of the client, of the entire portfolio of the client. And that's why you are able to then you are able to help him to understand the depths or benefits of his feature much better, and then he's able to then use the platform much better, and your scale of working with a client goes up next level. So let me give you an example. Suppose you have gone to meet a client, okay, and he's a first time, and you're sitting in front of scheme, and you have this platform, and you speak to him, you take his enter his KYC details and everything, pan, which you use normal interaction, and then you enter the his email and mobile, and then ask for get his OTP entered, and then immediately he's able to see his entire portfolio and what is happening in the portfolio. His confidence of working with you goes 10 times. and very likely you will able to make him your potential client doing a transaction with you. So that is why we think that this feature, which is recently integrated, and it has been like, the one of the most appreciated feature in the platform, makes your scale of acquiring and converting so many new users into your user of your platform, of your services, much higher. And that's why we think this is an excellent service which you should look for integrating. Why you need to use FundExpert platform. So let me, since I'm not able to show you, so let me just take you to the website directly. So if I take you to the website, now I am into a client login. I've logged in as a client where I can see various things on my platform. And this is the platform. If you see, this is called demo.fundexpert.net. So when you get a platform, you or client also get access to some a distribution platform like this, where he can search. You can search any client name. Like I can see all the clients which are there. I can search any client, and then I click on the client. I'm into the client space. When I go to a client, I can see all things. See, if I go to his dashboard, then I can see a mutual fund dashboard on the platform. Okay. So it will load basically the entire holding and distribution and all the details on the platform. So I can see what he has purchased, what he has not purchased. All this is available on the platform. Now, see if I want to fetch, him to get his portfolio to be fetched from the platform, I can go to track your folio and fetch folio via OTP. So here I will be asked either via phone number or via email. It will ask me that what do you want to fetch this portfolio for? And once I do a fetch, and if I say I want to fetch, say via this thing, then it will ask me for a check and confirm PAN number. If I submit this, it will automatically take me to the next step where it will ask me OTP, and then it will open a dashboard and throw the entire mutual fund holdings of the client. So this entire mutual fund holder, the client will load, and now I'll be able to see whatever he is holding outside my platform. So if you look at entire his portfolio breakup, it will have two sections. One is what he's holding under through your through your initiative, whatever he's doing transaction through your ARN or through your ID, whatever he has been doing outside the platform. So both are available on the platform, and you can see now these are all the products which he has not transacted through you, but they are available on the platform. All the details are available because of that OTP based fetch portfolio service. So since you have an OTP based portfolio service on the platform, you are able to get this entire details of that. You can pull all this, and then you can track that. You can still do the old way of doing PDF, but this way we think is very easy, efficient, and it tells you all the information very real quick time. It gives you all breakup of all the transactions and all the details and everything available. And then you can obviously at the same time, if you want, you can then go to reports and download all possible reports which you will need for this client to transact, like your capital gains, your transactions, your statement, your summaries. Virtually everything is available on the platform. So this makes your platform and reporting the platform very easy and seamless. So this is the feature which we are talking. This has been very recently introduced, and feature is not available anywhere. Obviously, in this platform, not only you can do, you can also do various kind of transactions. So suppose if I wanted to do a transaction, I can just say I wanted to invest on, say, Axis. I can search a mutual fund, and then I can just of any type, say Axis. A liquid fund, or say mere tax saver. Let me just search a fund name, and then and tax saver, and then it will basically ELS tax saver fund. Then it will basically give me a fund, and then give me all the details about the fund, and then I can also use it to invest. I can do investment one time. I can set up monthly investments. I can do all that. So it allows me to do virtually all transactions, whatever I need to do on the platform. It allows me to set up mandates. So I can set up e-natch and e-mandates on the platform. I can compare funds. I can do virtually all that. If the client does not have anything, then we have introduced something known as goals. A client can come and make his goals. So he can set his goals, or he can make goals. Now, if he does not have goals, then he can go to goals section. This section he can go and set up different goals. So suppose he wants to set up a goal by doing investment of, say, 10,000 rupees. He will get an idea that, okay, if he does a 10,000 rupees goal investment, and say it is like, he can just check for this what is the kind of thing he makes, and then he can set up a goal. And if he says invest now, then basically it will take him to the kind of different kind of products which are available on the platform. It will allow him to select a mandate, and then once he selects a mandate, he can place an order. So this allows a client to set up goals of different types, and as well as go into different setup. Once he has set up a goal, suppose he has set up a wealth creation goal, he can also then look at all the goals he has made. He can look at how much he has achieved the target. He can also look at what he can allocate to that fund. So you can see which are allocated. He can see what are the funds available, and then he sees, okay, he has this fund which is not allocated, which is 0% free, but there is another fund which is invested which is not allocated. So he can allocate from mutual fund, stock, fixed return, gold, whatever investments he has done, he can allocate to this goal, and then track his goal, that how much time is remaining for his goal and how much target is achieved on the goal. So this entire way of, this is another way of today, modern way of understanding goal based investing, as they call it, that you invest towards achieving your goal. So that is also available on the platform. So you have the different type of, obviously, the calculators, the goal calculators, the goal which connects to your goal, and then you manage all the goals what you are made. You can manage them on the platform, whether it is to education, whether it is to retirement income, whether it is related to creating any kind of corpus for anything. Second, so you have, this is the second portion of the platform. So these are the various features we have recently added, but now we realized one more thing, that so let me come back to where I was. We realized one more thing, that FundExpert today has gone to a point that it has become a platform which is just beyond mutual fund. It has gone and it is a must-have platform for a mutual fund distributor, even though he may not be using FundExpert to manage mutual fund portfolios, but still there are users who are using mutual fund FundExpert platform, because there are plenty of other products which are available on the platform. So today we have created a new variant of the product which we call FundExpert Lite, which allows you opportunity for anyone who is not even a mutual fund distributor, also probably can now take this up, not do mutual fund, but build other sources of income, just like how our mutual fund distributors are already doing it. So if you look at mutual fund distribution, the best advantage of that business is it builds your regular income on a regular basis over a period of time, because it's a very long term business. So the income also comes, we call it trail income. It comes over a period of time. It is not given to you in upfront, it's given over the period the investment is retained in the mutual funds. So it gives you a long term sustainable passive income which continues over years. Similar kind of passive income businesses are very few possibles, and if we have integrated those product offering into the platform. So there is another such financial services which is very much long term sustainable passive income type, that is the sector is health insurance. Health insurance has a very longevity. It's a long term product. People take it, renew it for lifetime. It's a must need product. So here we have integrated in platform very unique health insurance product, which is a Kotak Group healthcare product. It has cashless and reimbursement both inbuilt. Unlike like any other insurance policy, it covers all inpatient hospitalization treatments, which are when you stay for anyone stays for more than 24 hours. Covers room rent coverage as per the sum assured of the policy, 1% for normal and 2% for ICU, and then covered pre and post hospitalization medical expenses like 60 days prior and 90 days after discharge. Plus it has some very other unique factors also, like it also covers daycare procedure in case there are 405 listed daycare procedures. In case somebody is applied even for less than 24 hours, for those it will cover that. It also covers ambulance expenses. Today the expenses also has gone up, so in case of emergency, any transportation up to 20,000, that also it covers the organ donation also, because nowadays at the hospitalization of the organ donor also is a expenditure, as well as one free health annual checkup is been built in the policy, along with Ayush treatment. Now Ayush treatment is alternative health treatment. Today they are also very popular. Ayush full form is Ayurvedic, Unani, Siddhi, and homeopathic. All those kind of treatment are also covered if you are taken them from registered centers of the government. Up to 1 lakh, that is also covered as per that. So this is a very policy which is very comprehensive, covers all aspects of what a standard mediclaim should be required, but comes at a very unique thing is the cost of policy is much less than a normal mediclaim policy. To give you an idea of the policy, this is kind of a premium chart. So policies issued for 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh, some insured, and these are the kind of premiums which are applicable. And you can see that the premiums are very, very nominal compared to what you normally go and buy from normal outside, from a standalone policy when you buy for your own need. So when you are getting a very, a very cost effective, high quality, very from a top provider like Kotak General Insurance, which is has a over a 98% claim settlement ratio, and you will easily able to build a very large customer client base who will take up this policy, and that income generation on referral of this policy will become a very natural long term passive income, sustainable for scaling up your income for your business. The second sustainable passive income idea which we have built inside this platform is equity. In equity kind of thing, we realize that a lot of people are looking to for a platform which is reliable, sustainable, and they want to do it, and they need a very unique brokerage plans which will meet their requirements. So here we have come with that. We are Kotak Securities, as you know. So Kotak Securities, we have some very unique brokerage plans, and those plans are available on or can be made available to your client who looking to trade. So your leads are there, your contacts are there who looking to who will trade, and they need a brokerage plan. They can be brought on this. You can open their account to a custom demat opening link, and once you do that, then they have different plans. We have a partner select plan, a trade free plan, and a trade youth plan. So if you are looking, if it's a more like a cash, who holds in cash and does, we would suggest him a partner select plan where you can charge where the brokerage plan varies from 0.1 to goes as low as 0.1%. Whereas if he's a more of an intraday, then you can probably suggest a trade free plan where he pays 99 one time, and then his zero brokerage happens on intraday, all intraday trades. Or if he's a younger generation, new millennial, less than 30 years age, then you can suggest a trade free youth plan which is just 299 for first year and 499 thereafter, and then it basically makes your total brokerage zero. So basically there is an ideal custom brokerage plan for a person available on our platform, and you can help your client to do that. And obviously, like this in equity is also a long term, people do it, they do it regularly and sustain over long period, and that's why we think through our this very easy process which you can do all this, the entire demand opening process, everything is digital, everything is online, you will be able to build another base of income over a period of time. Now we feel that these products and services can be made available to any client, any service in India, and you don't. And our mutual fund distributors, if they start doing partners, when they start doing this, they have started building their second source of income, third source of income through these things. And now we think that now if we pack, so what we did was we packaged them along with the fixed deposits and bonds and all that, and we made a lighter version of a plan which called FundExpert Lite. And we think that is an ideal for a FundExpert Lite. Basically does not cover mutual fund but covers all other products. So even if you're not a ARN holder, or you are a distribution MFD, but you use some other backend software for managing your client mutual fund investments, you can still continue to use FundExpert Lite and get access to all these sustainable business income streams which will scale your mutual fund distribution business multiple times. Because by this is the only way, by getting those features which we showed you. If you are trying to scale your mutual fund distribution, then you should look at taking FundExpert and getting that access to get his OTP fetch portfolios, make his goal based, help him to make his goal based analysis and all that, and help you scale your business. If you're already using some other platform and don't want to use mutual fund section of it, but you still want to scale your overall income and business, then also you're welcome to use. We have FundExpert Lite, which will give you access to equity, insurance, fixed deposit, bonds, and make your income base multiply multiple times with multiple sources of income. So these are two different variants of our offerings which are available and makes this product accessible and for your clients, wherever, in whichever way you want to do it, you can explore and take this platform to next level, to take your business to next level. So this is where I would like to summarize. I have some more things to show, but I am come to a point where probably I'll be sorry. So I have come to a point where I will probably take your questions and then cover up those points and show how those things are integrated on the website, and probably keep it more interactive. So thank you for listening to me, and this is and now I will go to chat and I'll take whatever questions you have, whatever questions you presented, and I will try to answer to the best of that, and probably share some more insights while doing that. Okay, and do that. So I hope it has been a kind of knowledge expression. I would also like to show before one thing. If you want to access this, or you want to know more about this, like what is the cost involved in this, it's very accessible, it's very reasonable. Just please log into www.fundexpert.in on our website, and email us on support@fundexpert.in and sign up. There is a sign up there. You can also go to kotaksecurities.com, and under you can search for partner with us, and you'll find fund expert section, and you can also sign up on that. Say, okay. So virtually you can do it in either way. Okay, so you can just sign up on the website, and one of our team members will get back to you. So I would suggest this is the most ideal way, that you please sign up on www.fundexpert.in, and we will be happy to engage with you and take your and explain how you can be part of the fund expert distribution family, and scale your entire business next level, and give you more in-depth insight of that, what to personalized to your understanding. So our team will be eager to engage with you. So please sign up on www.fundexpert.in, and then we'll take it forward, or write us email on for support@fundexpert. Okay, so now I'll go to chat, and I'll take your other questions, whatever you have, which you probably I might have missed to explain, or you would love to understand on any of these topics or subjects, and I'll happy to glad to explain. So let me just check your questions. So I'll stop. Yes. Going back to. So now I'll go and check on the comments, and let's see questions. So I can see I don't have many questions on chat. So let me just go and check certain things. Okay, so then if I don't have questions, then probably I'll go back, and I will share a screen and show you certain things on the FundExpert platform, which probably will explain certain things which we want to do it. So let me just share screen back, and then I'll take you. So let me just spend some more time and some features which I would like to explain maybe. So you have this goal section. So let me show you the features. So you have, when you log in your client, he sees his name, he's able to see his ID, what is his ID, and then he can either go into his goals and decide what he wants to do, or he can click on create a goal and start choosing a goal, whatever he wants to create. Or if he is already invested, he wants to see what's happening on investment, then he can go to dashboard, and he can see all other things. Or he can then check the different reports which are available on the platform. So he can basically look into that. He can or he can then if he is not doing mutual funds, then there are other stuffs he can go and take into stocks. So he can open for IPOs, he can do small case, he can open a demat, or he can invest into fixed deposits, and you can see which are different deposits available. So we have different Mahindra, Bajaj Finance, like I said, those are the AAA rated companies we have integrated. He can obviously do a lot of stuff on the platform. He can apply for credit cards, he can look for certain loans which we provide through Kotak Bank. He can do insurance, and like I said, there are some very special policies which we have, like a health insurance which he can apply for. So if he wants to go to this page, he can see very simple. If I have to apply, I'll just click. I'll probably select some date of birth and say get plan, and then it will give you, I can choose a plan of 3 lakh, 4 lakh, 5 lakh. As I said, all these plans are available. I can easily do confirm, and it will take me to the next step, and I can complete the entire process and procedure of generating a policy of mine. So I can do insurance. I can obviously do something on PMS, AIF, or different kind of bonds. Like we said, we have RBI capital gains, so many bonds, or different kind of services. So we have will, small case, and ITR file. So I can do various things. If I wanted to make a will, and if it will just generally open a page where I can see it will generate a will page where I can connect to and download all my will related questions and generate a will for my own. So so it will say good afternoon, and then you and your family, who are your guardians, execute, who will be the executor of the will, what is the percentage distribution, who do you want to assign, and these are all very easy questions. And once you do that, you can preview your will and then you can download the will. So it's very easy to use and easy to create a service which most people would not have done earlier in their life. And obviously there are various dashboards, so you can see all your dashboards at one point, all your major investments at one point. You can we have different kind of thing where you can maintain your profile, your family accounts, you can see all that. So basically this is a one point stop shop for your client to virtually do anything. And you also get this when this comes as a website. This is a website which you get, which will have your name here. So this is your website which comes as a part of the platform. It will have your name instead of demo dot, it will have your name, and it will open, and it will contain all the relevant informations whatever you need to show to your clients, and your details, your credentials and all that will be available, your address, phone number. So this is a part and parcel of the web interface. Similarly, you will get an app interface. So I hope I have triggered some more thoughts and insights into your understanding. And let me just check. So I guess the people who have I don't exactly see any relevant questions on the platform. Then I will like to probably leave you with a simple thought that please write to us on support@fundexpert.in, or mail us on www.fundexpert support write to us on email us on support@fundexpert.in, or sign up on for us on www.fundexpert.in. You can also sign up on Kotak Securities. If you go to partner, you can say Fund Expert, you can click on that and you can do the same. Okay, so you can also do it through Kotak Securities website, or you can directly come to fundexpert.in and you can do the same. I hope today's session was interesting and you found it relevant, and I hope to keep coming back for more such sessions in future. Thank you so much.